You are now tuned into FNL Radio.
Keep making noise! Keep making noise! Yeah!
Get ready for Real Talk Radio with DJ Doc.
3, 2, 1, go! It's a Friday night in the basement. Friday night. It's Friday.
You ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Hey, what is up, everybody, and welcome to an all-new episode of FNL Radio. It is June 24th. It's your boy Doc, and got Monique on the line as well.
What is up, FNL Radio?
Now, I know we're a little late. You know, it's 11:23 p.m. I know, we're, in Black Music History Month and stuff like that, so it's not exactly Black History Month, so, the CPE time, the CP time won't be, in effect at this present time, only because of the fact that we're starting late and this is, Black History Music Month and all of that, but, we have issues sometimes, Black people, and it's not a Black thing, people, it's Spreaker, so shout out to Spreaker for having issues, but, we got the issues taken care of now, so, we making sure we do a show for you all too. We make sure that we always deliver the hottest news for you all, and act crazy and ratchet and stuff like that. By any means necessary. So if that means we gotta do a show with 2 Del Monte cans, then we will do a show with a can and a string and some other kind of ratchetness. But that's how we how dedicated we are to doing the show, people. So thank you all for sticking with us and being aware of this delay and everything like that. But like I said, we got a lot of news for you all. I'm in Philly right now too, people, so that's not an excuse for as to why the show is being not starting on time, but I'm just saying it's just Spreaker saying. But anyways, bad about so good to us on the show for the past few months, so thank you, Spreaker. But anyways, moving on to tonight's topic. Now, we got a lot of stuff for you all to talk about, some craziness and some foolishness, of course. And, we're going to give you our opinions on everything how we always do. So first off, kicking off this story tonight, as Beyonce and Jay-Z kicked off their On the Run tour. Finally, like I reported last week on the show, there was a lot of word that, tickets weren't selling and stuff like that. And I explained to you all why the tickets may appear to why they were not selling out, because of the fact that there's a lot of resellers out there reselling the tickets during the shows and stuff like that. So that's why it was all those blue areas, of
going on this weekend.
Oh yeah, it's going on this weekend. Oh yeah. So, shout out to the over 50 crowd, but I like some people. It's some people I want to see there. Shout out to Tony Braxton, who I still, after all these years, she's getting a paying gig. So anything that involves a check and not her getting filed for bankruptcy.
I believe Chris and Michelle is there. So few people in our age group, not many.
Yeah. Because it took a long time for Chrisette Michelle to actually show her real age after we thought she was 50 years old on her first album. Then she finally wanted to show that she's 20-something years old on the second album. I'm just saying. But I love me some Chrisette Michelle, and she's going to be on the next season of R&B Divas LA. So the ratchet is going to be turned up to a maximum, people. So tune for that.
And Mr. Gilbert, their management can't get it together. Their attorneys can't get it together. Then when you look at R&B Divas LA, they were supposed to be doing the whole run-along things together as a collective group or a collective body. They couldn't get it together because of Kelly Price and Dawn and Shantae Moore and Lil Mo and all of their issues. So, you know, I'm glad to see something actually popped off this season. So, with R&B Divas Atlanta, they actually did the Divas One Night Only Showcase. It was pop, but at least it got off the ground.
Exactly. You know, they would, you know, like Mariah Carey said on her flop song, stay triumphant and keep on winning. You know, even if you flop, stay triumphant.
Not stay triumphant.
But anyways. Leah.
Want there. You cannot be choosy. Like you said, you know, she was a great artist of her time. But like you said, she wasn't, you know, popping like that. And really, it's not like, you know. Now I can understand Whitney Houston and their family because we're talking about a legend. But you know, really, what did she really have going on? She, you know, besides the whole thing, the whole incident with R. Kelly. Like, what are we depicting?
Exactly. So her first album was on Jive Records through Blackground. Second album, Atlantic Records through Blackground. Third album, Virgin through Blackground. That compilation, I Care For You album through Universal Music, Blackground. So they can never commit to a record label. They're always flip-flopping. JoJo had to sue that label for over 8 years just to get out of her record deal. Blackground Records don't even have a real fax number. They don't even have a real office. The office is probably in someone's hotel room. So, I mean, this has been a janky label from the get-go. Aaliyah even tested back in the day when the Aaliyah album came out in 2001 to get away from the label. Even though that's her family, she was trying to get away from the label.